Stop doubting and believe. Go into the world and preach the gospel to all creation.
Today I want to talk to you about the theatre. About the theatre. A lot of crowd of people go to a theatre show and they go into the buildings. But they're watching the actors on the stage performing on the stage. But they're not ready for the Lord. But they're following the devil. So I want to tell you this. If you go into the theatre shows, you'll perish. Because you're making an enemy of the world by going into theatre shows. And when you perform on a stage, you're not following So I want to tell you this. Get out from the theatre shows. You need to get out of the theatre or you'll perish. And people that go to the theatres, they're not following the Lord. They're not following Jesus. They're following their own desires. They're too busy going to the theatres. You need to come out from the theatres. Whatever theatres that you're going into, you need to come out from the theatres. If you don't, you'll perish. Because theatres, you might see someone in sin in their theatres, and then the theatres might contain music in the theatres. You'll perish if you listen to music in the theatres. If you go into the theatres, you'll end up in hell. Don't join them in the theatre. Because everyone that goes to the theatre is going to end up in hell. Everyone that goes in the theatres is going to end up in hell. If you want to make it into the kingdom of heaven, you need to stop going into the theatre. And if you want to get into the kingdom of heaven, then you must come out from the theatre shows. So, because in the theatres they are devil followers, the servants of the devils. And from the theatres, they join the music, they go like this, party! Well, that's what they go like that. And then, if you join them by going into the theatres, if you buy tickets for the theatres and then you're joining in your schoolmates or your school classes, don't join them in because you're participating in the theatres and then you're going to end up in hell. You, adulterous people, don't you know that friendship of this world makes you an enemy against God? Therefore, whoever makes an enemy of the world is an enemy. Yeah. Now, the theatres, they have a lot of actors in the theatres, and what they actually do is this: they perform on a stage, but they're ignoring Jesus as their Lord and Master. Everyone in the theatre is ignoring Jesus. They're not separating themselves from the theatres. Because they love the world when they go in the theatres. Thanks for watching.